Hello everyone, I'm here to make some tags, and I have some bases and I have some origami stuff that I have folded, and I have some very thin embellishments, and I have some I guess these are embellishments, I guess you could call them. And I have some labels. These are Tracy Fox's Japanese art script labels. So that's what I'm working on. Today is Monday, the 8th of November. And I took the day, a personal day today, off from work because my son got an award at school, which I'm very proud of. Yay! And now I have time to myself, which is so exciting. So I made one. This was the front cover tag. And this is some actual book page. This is an image from one of those kits. I think this might be from the Artie Mays kit. And there's one of Tracy's labels. And I have a whole bunch of different kinds of sari remnants that I'm going to use for toppers. And this is just some of that DCWV, die cuts with a view, scrapbooking paper. And I figure you can write on that with a black pen. So I'm not going to do anything else to that. And then the pocket, this is actually a little cut apart from that same packet. And in here, I have popped a couple of those little embellishment cards. So that folds back like this, and then the envelope thing just tucks behind. You don't actually need this card. I just kind of liked how that looked, because the green went with the green of the page, and this green went with the green of the page. I thought it kind of went well together. And then the tag can stick out the top there. So that's kind of the idea of what I'm working with. I also have the mulberry paper, and have some fabrics around. So that's my plan. Oh, and I have some book pages. Some book pages here. So that's it. That's where I'm going with this. A lot of, if the card had white on the back, I used some of this watered down calligraphy ink. I need to go get some more calligraphy ink. Just to knock down some of the white. So let's pick one. Let's see, this is one that I did double-sided, and I just used some washi tape. I got some really pretty washies off of Amazon, actually. It came in this little set, and they all are kind of, my fingers have that theme. And then this is a little elephant one that I'd had. I actually think this is a Scotch brand washi tape that I got from Staples, but it has a cute little elephant. So I stuck that in there just in case. So that's where I'm going with this. Let's see, this, I don't know. I think I want to try doing some kind of a layered thing. So I have this one, and I like that there. So let's see if we can find something, those would work, that's smaller in size and tag shaped. Just checking to see if you could see that that's kind of a smaller size. They're all kind of, ooh, that might work. These are wider. And I also have more paper I could use, I believe. A little bit of an avalanche threatening to happen over here. Okay, that's better. So this was double-sided. That would work. These are all Stamperia papers. I think if I were to use that, I would definitely need something beneath it because there isn't quite enough contrast. And that's just, I think, maybe too busy. So how about these? There's that. And then there's that. So I don't mind that. And then let's see if there is a one of these to put on top. That's not bad. It's very matchy-matchy. I'm not thrilled with the orange. That's kind of calming. But it... Oh, that one I kind of like. That's interesting. No. This branch kind of goes with the other branches. I choose that one. I'm gonna stop and choose that. Okay, but I still want something to go behind, and I think a book page would be a good choice. I have this little one. This paper is so fine, and these characters are so tiny. I can't imagine actually being able to read that. I think that we lose that in there. Look at this one. This one's got a really pretty kind of a vintage color to it. That would work. I'm going to tear it. What am I going to use to tear it? I think I'm just going to use this. Oh, wow. That must be old. It just tears beautifully. Yep, I think. And then I think I'm going to tear off the top and the bottom. Oh, man, that must be old. I think that's Japanese. I'm not sure why I want to say that, but it has a little bit more of a script to it, but I could be completely talking nonsense. And then I also have mulberry paper. Let me grab some mulberry paper. This is kind of a nice, let's see what I have for choices for color. I've also got red. But that's kind of, this red here isn't quite those. So then I also have the ones that have the speckles in them. Ooh, that's pretty. What do you think about that? Let's see what that looks like in there. And these mulberry papers I just bought from Amazon. Nothing too fancy. Oh, it tears very nicely, actually. I kind of want that. That there. I'll take some off of here. And I think I might cut this down just a smidge. It comes with like a frame around it, but I don't really need the frame. And I think I might snip the edges. And actually, come to think of it, I might try doing a little bit of a roughening up here. Okay, let's see how that goes. I might need to just tear off a little bit off of this because I love the fuzz. The fuzz that comes from especially the torn edge of the mulberry paper. Okay. So it provides a nice little contrast in straight and fuzzy edges. What do you think? I feel like everything's getting kind of lost. Maybe this should actually go behind here. And then maybe I have this red Distress Oxide. It is Festive Berries. It is a super juicy, messy color. Hold on, I need a wipe. As I say, it is super juicy. Ugh, mess. I don't want to transfer these inks to, oh, there's like ink coming off. Oh, it's, don't want it on my pants either. There's some ink coming off of this one. I wonder where that came from earlier. Okay. All right. I think I'm demessed. Yeah. I like that. I know it's a little bit lipsticky, but I suppose I could try toning it down a little bit with a little bit of, I like that it makes it stand out though. Let's try that on here as well. I could probably tone it down with some, what do you call it? Vintage Photo. Let's try that. I'm going to go around with this one. And then, where's my Vintage Photo thingy? I have some Distress ink. I have some oxide too, but I'm just going to use the ink. Yeah, it tones it down, makes it closer to that. So how are you all? I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone had a good weekend. It was fun going up to the school this morning to get Sam's award. I got to see a bunch of my friends, a bunch of the parents of some of Sam's friends, and that's always enjoyable. You know, the year gets so busy. I haven't seen a lot of them. Got to see some of Sam's friends that I haven't seen in a while. And I like all of his friends. What do you think? I think I'm going to go with it. I think this is too straight. I think I need to pull that apart a little bit. I want that to look accidental. All right, I'm going to go with it. Okay. I have some fabric tack. No, this is not fabric tack. This is 3-in-1. Same company. I don't know if it's Beacon. It's 3-in-1. It says instant grab, fast dry glue, acid free and waterproof. That's empty. And to replace it, I bought some fabric tack, which says permanent fabric adhesive. I know there's a big debate about whether they're the same. They work pretty much as if they were the same, but I maintain that they have a different smell. And I find the 3-in-1 smell to be a little bit more like a stronger chemical smell. And I find it a little bit more irritating. down there. I moved it. I've got my Happy Birthday Michael's card for smoothing. Yeah, I don't know. I find it to be a little bit more, I don't know, the smell bothers me more. So I'm just going to use it up, and then I'm going to go back to the Fabri-Tac. There's also Fabri-Fix in that glue family. I haven't tried that, I don't think. Okay. I'm going to put this down a smidge, because I think I'm going to try using the wide punchy thing for the top, like I did in the one that's in the front of the book. Okay, and then I'm just gonna sneak. This is kind of like that top-down method. Barbers from 49 Dragonflies developed that top-down method of gluing so that you can kind of know where your stuff is going to wind up. And again, I wanted some collage and some layering, but I'm also trying to be conscious of not making everything too bulky. Because I think the stab binding of this book will look odd if the book gets too bulky. It may be lost cause, but we'll see. Okay, I like that. I also have, look at these. I have these cute, itty bitty, tiny. Have you ever seen something so tiny? Tiny, tiny, tiny little bulldog clips. And I was thinking about maybe using those as well. They are bulky though. They would have to stick out. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Where's my red? Got my red. I'm not going to ink this again, but I'm just going to use, see, there's, you really, this Festive Berries is going to be great for Christmas. I think that's why I got it last year. It is so juicy and so intense. Okay, put a little around there. I'm gonna glue this down because it is really very, as I said, very fragile paper. Must be very old. Okay. Now for the topper, let's look at our fabric choices first. I have a lot of red, which is great because it's my understanding that red is an auspicious color. Could be wrong. So I've got some of these sequin-y things that I could cut a strip of. And I've got this one, which might be a good option because I do have, if it's sticking out the top, I have a lot of shininess and shiny goldness. Maybe that's the best choice. I have this one. Let's see. Oh, I have, ooh, how about this? This might actually go with the card a little bit better because it's a little bit deeper, darker red. Oh, that's so pretty. It would have to be like that. Okay. So I am going to, let me cut, oh, cut down here. And here. cut like this. And that way that leaves quite a bit intact for further use of that. And then this will go like this, and it'll get kind of scrunched. I didn't do that in the center very well, did I? That's okay. We're not going to cut it down yet. So where's my tool? So this is the thing that I use to make those ticket punch tops, I think is what they're called. It is by We Are Memory Keepers. And that is the only information I have about this tool to share. But it makes a very wide, you'll see, it makes a very wide, here's some, it makes this shape tab. Okay. And it has an adjustable depth thing that I don't use very well. I just kind of eyeball it. I think maybe I'll, yeah, no, I'll do that. The thing it does do is it makes it even. Ta-da! And then I'll use this. Let's thread that through there. And what I did was on the last one, I just used the Fabri-Tac 3-in-1 to glue the fabric onto the tag. I did not staple it. I did not sew it. I just glued it. And what I think is going to happen, I envision happening, is I'll have all this fabric kind of laying out at the top of the book. I have those tabs that I made, which I imagine will be on, I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it. If I'm going to use those tabs, because I need to do a closure too. So I'm just going to stick this down with some glue. And there we have a tag. Let's see, what do I have to hold that with? I don't have anything that's going to reach in terms of like clampy bits. That's okay. We'll just set this aside and hope that it sticks. No, it's not sticking. I had a big clamp. Aha. All right. I'm going to clamp this down. Oh, I don't think I'm going to like how that clamps down. All right. We'll see how that goes. All right, next card. Let's find another one. Where are my bases? Here are my bases. Let's do one that we can use one of these little origami bits on. Sorry, itchy. Let's see. Sorry, itching. I pulled out some sweaters this morning and had an allergic reaction to all the dust, I think. Some sweaters I haven't had out in a year or so. Okay, so I love these birdies. This you want to be able to write on though. So if you have something like an origami bit on it, it will become a little unwieldy to write on. So those are all quite writable. I think that's more of a card, origami card. No, I don't want to do that one. How about, oh, my dilemma. I don't know which way is up. I think that's up. Doesn't that look like up? That looks like a house. I think that's up. So we could put that onto there. Or I could use it at the top and then slide it in so that's visible. I kind of like that idea. Okay, so let's move this stuff out of the way. Maybe we want something, one of these peeking out as well. We want some green maybe. No, not really. We've got these little koi fishies. No, that's not working. This is just a backgroundy background. I wish I knew what that meant. Maybe we want green. Maybe it's too matchy-matchy. That's not bad with the little deer, the stag and the doe. If anybody knows what that says, please leave me a comment. It's the one uncomfortable thing I have. I don't like not knowing what the sayings are. I'm relying on the scrapbooking company to make sure that they're nice things, hoping that they would only use nice sayings on their products. But I don't know. I kind of wish they had left some indication of what those sayings are. Okay. So this is a little box that opens up like that. And then it can open up and you can put something in there. I don't have, oh, I could put a little, what do I have that I could put in there? I wonder if one of these little things would fit. Maybe some cranes. Here's a pretty person. Here, I can put a little surprise thing in there. And then you just close it up like a box. You just close it up like a box, like that. And then I could also use that as a tab. And then ours writing space on the back. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, that's so pretty. Nope. It is getting stuck down. Uh-oh. There's my happy birthday card. It is not my birthday. My birthday is not till December. I just found that. Used it and and then stowed it and found it. Should I do that at an angle? Oh, this little bit right here bothers me. I have labels that I could put there. Decisions. This is kind of an interesting shape. Let's see if this one fits. So, I'm starting to have little inklings in the back of my brain about Christmas. Everybody seems to be working on Christmas right now, and I just wasn't ready to do it. What do you think? I like it. I'm going to go for it. But like everybody's working on it and got stuff out and new kits. And I'm like, oh, I like that new kit. Ah, sticking to me. I think I might do a Reader's Digest 3-ring binder Christmas one. Oh, wait. Is that right? Yeah, I want to go just on one half of the diamond there. There we go. I like how the angle right there matches that diagonal. Yeah, so I'm thinking 3-ring binder, plus I have my December daily from last year. And I think I'm just going to continue to work in that December daily because that was my plan last year because I didn't use it all. I did very small little bits for my December daily. And that worked quite well for me. I think I'm going to try that again. And Arnie Mays, Andrea, came out with a new kit that matches that. And also Tracy Fox's new kit with the cute little fox and the little robin and the snowman. I think that will all work really well together. All right, so that is going to be a card. I'm just going to add a little bit more ink because when I use this brush, I like to get some of those lines. So just let that dry there. All right, we're on a roll. How much time has it been? It has been 35 minutes. All right, let's just do one more and then I'll stop. And I'll keep working. Let's do something with this. This is a cute little folded envelope that something could fit inside. Oh, this is so pretty. I like this one. It has some blue in it. Oh, look at those cranes. I'm going to have to do a folded paper crane. I haven't done one in years, but I have spent time with kids where we've done the 1,000 paper cranes. And I should do that again. Okay, so that's going to live in there. And then this needs to live on top of something. And oh, I just got glue on that. This, by the way, is silicone. So it's super cheap. And it's almost, you know, not quite disposable, but they're super cheap. And I can cut on it, and the glue comes right off of it, and I can do the heat embossing on it. Love it. All right. So, and I love this dragony paper too. So oh, you know what? There was a piece of wavy paper in here that I did not use. Because, truth be told, I was hoarding it a little bit. But I think it would go very well. All right. So we're going to do a piece of dragony paper, wavy dragony paper card tag thing. Let's see. Do we want this? I think I need my cutting board. All right, so I need it to be wide enough to fit my little thingy here on. I could do it this way, and it could be no, I want it to be this way so that you know to open it, because it looks like an envelope. So I think that's good, actually. I have no idea what that measurement is. Doesn't even matter. Oops, there we go. And then how tall? Well, I think I can only go 9 inches tall. Max, because that's how tall the book is. But let's just do 6. Let's do 6 inches tall. Oh, you know what I could make this a folded one. Okay. Oh, I could make it matchboxy. Do I want to make it a matchbox? Let's do a matchbox one. There we go. Okay. And then I could put that like that. And would that be too hard to get the... No, well, maybe a little. Or I could put this up here like that. I still want something here. However, because this has it like a serrated edge now, so I'll just snip that off. And then, where's my happy birthday card? I will make these edges into tag-shaped edges. And then if I do that, then I could do this. I could do this, and that draws your eye up, and then it could slide more easily into something. I think that's the way to go. So then do I make a tag edge there? This is not going to have a tag edge. Okay, let's keep that consistent. Okay, so that can go there. Or do we do this and make that the little hidden surprise? I still want something on the front, but I can make it low profile. This is a little pudgy, although it's certainly nice to open something and have a surprise. And then I could do the tag shape. Okay, so this is too white. What are we going to do about it being so white? I can glue down some of the Mulberry Paper. I can paint it. Painting it is lower profile, but it makes it a little bit wooga wooga. See, there is a little bit of wooga to this one, and it's the same paper. So I think I'm going to go with Mulberry. I think we want to have something that contrast. We want contrast, or do we want complementary? Or do we want let's see. Is this going to be, that's not going to be long enough, but that's okay, not to fear. I have longer ones. I have this pack of longish bits. See, these blues are beautiful, but they're awfully blue. Although this, got to remember, this is what's going to be sticking on there. That does look good with the light blue. Can you see that? There's that one. I kind of like this one. So this is a possibility. And then what about our creams? It's kind of boring. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's audition these two. Oh, it's all about to come crashing down. Okay, so here we go. We have this, could go in here like this and like this. I kind of like that because this looks like windblownness. Or I have this light blue. Oops, this is 2 sheets. We have the light blue. And this has some blue on. Oh, this is tough. Tough, tough, tough. Or we go, oh, that's not gonna be long enough. We're not going gold. Not going gold. Oh! I mean, really, it will be fine either way. I think I'm gonna go with the blue. You can let me know in the comments if you were rooting for the gold, for the twiggy one. Okay, so I'm not gonna, it kind of fits perfectly. I don't have to worry about, that's gonna be closed, so I don't have to really worry about that. Okay, so let's glue this down. Okay. I have not done any Christmas shopping yet. Oh, actually, you know what? I lie. I did get one person something. So I guess I've started thinking about it a little bit. But we have a lot of birthdays before Christmas. My daughter is, my son just celebrated his 18th birthday, which was, he's the baby. Oh, it was kind of a difficult thing for me. And then my daughter is turning 20 in December 11th. Oh, and our anniversary is November 18th. And let's see, my dad's birthday is December 7th. Then I'm December 13th. Then my mom is December 23rd. She just gets wrapped into Christmas. It's nothing that to be done about that. It's just, it is what it is. So yeah, so I always feel like I have to get through the birthdays before I can start really dealing with Christmas. But that sometimes backfires because then you're like, oh my gosh, I've spent all my money. I don't know what to get them. You use up all your good ideas. Okay, so the other thing that this mulberry paper is going to do is also going to reinforce the fold there a little bit. So I feel better about that. I'm going to glue down these edges. Okay, now here's another question. Do I glue that down? Or do I leave it floating? I like it being centered. I could put a little paper clip right there. Oops. I suppose I could. No. See, I have those flat ones. Hold on. Let me just do that. And this. I have these in the same box tin as the little bulldog clips. I have this kind of paper fastener. Yeah, that feels like it's gonna rip everything. Oops. I have a magnet on the back of here because I magnet these up against the uprights for the shelving unit that's in front of me. So it has the metal tracks, and I don't have any shelves right in this space. So along the tracks that extend down, I have lots of these little things that are magneted to those uprights. It works out really well. I love it quite a lot. Okay, back to our problem at hand. I think I'm going to have to glue it down. All right, we're going to be brave. We are just going to go for it, even if we have to lose that cute little sea dragon back. I am partial to sea dragons. I do love them. But that's okay. It is what it is. I wonder if I have another sheet of this sea dragon paper. Okay. All right. It is done. So that is going to slip into that. And then, do I want taggy shaped? I'll wait and see what I want for up here. I think I do want something along here. I have a scrap from the cover. I could do a scrapbook from the cover but that doesn't really excite me. What else do I have? I have some trims that are just kind of from my boho stuff. And here, let me grab them. I have them hanging on a clip on top. I like the idea of something contrast. I kind of like this one. Like I've got lots of greens, but I like the idea of something a little contrasty. Kind of liking this one, actually. It's got some gold, but it's got some other things in there too. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. I cut way too much off. Okay, do I want the color bit centered, or do I want the color bit as an accent? I like that. Okay, Fabri-Tac. You're not done yet, my friend. And then I do think that it needs something on the cover also. Some kind of something right there. There we go. Okay, and what goes there? Is it something from this pile? That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I've got a crane. I've got a person reading. That works okay. I've got a lovely landscape. Oh, that's it. Unless it's this landscape, which is a little bit bigger. Oh, yeah, it's that. They're looking out in search of the dragon. Ah, that's what's happening. And the dragon's on the inside, guarding. What did I put in the bottom? A crane? Okay, that's it. I'm gonna trim the white off of that. Put that down. Do we want some book page behind that? What did I do with my book page? Oh my gosh, I had it here just a second ago. I'm losing it. Got all the other bits and pieces. What did I do? What did I do? I put it over here. All right, it will turn up, but apparently I'm not putting any book page there. Am I putting... No, we're going to keep it simple. Guess what? We're just putting this down. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, Lordy May. There are my labels. There's all the other elements that I have been working with. More origami. Aha. Right? Seeking you shall find. Do not give up. A little bit of book page. Do I want some of that old book page? I do want some of that old book page. Yep, that's what I wanted. Oh, Okie dokie. Where's my... This is so fragile. It's like paper thin. Sorry. It's very thin. It's a very, very fine paper. Okay. I want the... I wanted the rough edge. Okie dokie. That is that. Okay, so we made 3 tags. Let's look at what we made. We made this tag, and we made this journaling card, and let's see how this came out. We made this tag here. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to keep working, but I will bring you along on another step another day. Hope you have a great day and that you stay well. Bye-bye.